Yeah, we all have the issue when it comes to maybe I should put on a shirt. It doesn't matter. But yeah, when it comes to New Year's, every New Year we all have new goals. We want to try new things, and I'm not different. At the start of the year, I try to, well, typically in December, because my birthday is in December. So between December and January, I typically try to work on goals I would like to achieve for the new year, and generally that goal is to become even better or make my life more optimal. However, as the story goes, we pile up so many goals that it's pretty much too much for us to achieve, and after a couple of weeks we crash, or at least I crash, and I don't end up doing most of those goals. So this year, I don't know if that was necessarily the reason, or I was just being lazy, but I did not set any goals, any specific goals, and kind of like try to move on. However, there are things I would like to achieve still in this coming year. So one of those things being social media. Um, I don't know exactly what caused it, but one day in December, maybe around like right before Christmas, right at the end of school, I was on Instagram, and I was like, what am I even doing here? I was spending a lot of time scrolling, and I'm not even like a deep user like that, but I realized, wow, I'm spending all this time on here, and it's not, is it really benefiting me or not? I wasn't 100% sure, but then I just decided, you know uh, I'm kind of tired of looking at other people's life, what's going on in their life, not in a bad way, but in the sense that it's not really benefiting me, and I'm not sure if I want to continue seeing those things when it's not benefiting me. In addition to that, uh, I was also consuming a lot of information from social media influencer, so watching their videos, and I'm like, how is this really benefiting me? And also another fact about it is like the whole last thing, everybody, every girl or every woman on Instagram is like half naked, and that can tempt you one way or the other. So based on those, I decided, let me just delete the app. And typically I will just delete the app and then get back to you only after a couple of days later when I'm bored or something like that. But this time I decided to completely disable it or deactivate it, for um, temporarily deactivate it. So I did that, and I also was like, oh, why not do the same thing for for Facebook? And I did the same thing for Facebook. Those are the two main social media I use. I don't use TikTok or other media. Well, Reddit, I use Reddit too. But yeah, so I did that back in December, and since then I've been going strong for almost a month now. And what I realized is that, especially the first couple of weeks, is actually pretty boring. Not gonna lie, the first 2 weeks, and that was also the start of the break. I'll get up, I'll be on my phone, and I'm like, I'll just be scrolling between apps and not know what app to use, and I'll end up on YouTube, and the cycle kind of continues. So I replaced my use for Facebook and Instagram with YouTube, where I was consuming more YouTube shorts. Few days after realizing that, I deleted the YouTube app, and after deleting the YouTube app, you know what? I went to the browser and was using YouTube from the browser. But one thing I also did there was I disabled the shorts, so now I was only watching actual YouTube video. So over time, I got better at it, and now I don't use my phone as much, although I didn't really track it. But like, my feeling is that I don't use it that often. However, I do use YouTube quite a bit. I'm consuming a lot of information that I don't even end up using, or they don't end up becoming useful. So My next goal is to get rid of YouTube as well. But or maybe just use my laptop for YouTube. And then lastly, the next social media app that I use constantly is Reddit. Although I deleted the app from my phone, which make it a little bit more challenging to access it, I do have the app. Not the app. It's easy to access it from my computer. So I don't know how we'll go about it because nowadays to keep me updated with the news, I kind of use Reddit. But maybe I will limit my usage for a couple hours. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. So since I kind of stopped using since I stopped or reduced my use of social media, the new social media became my big thing, LinkedIn. I spend a lot of time on LinkedIn, just scrolling on there, not really doing anything. So I need to find a solution to that too. But yeah, overall, my social media use, I have reduced it over the past month, and honestly, it's been pretty. It has given me a very good mental state because one of the things that I used to not like about social media when I see people out and stuff like that, you get that sense of jealousy. You're like, oh wow, these people are doing that, and I'm just here in my bedroom and what not doing much. So not knowing what's going on in other people's life definitely has helped me be more present with my own life and try to not compare myself with others. So yeah, that's been a very good thing in my opinion. But in the future, my goal is like even if I see that I shouldn't let that affect me necessarily. Yeah. And yeah, so that's been what's going on over the past month in regard to social media, and I will say it's been good. And my goal is to continue doing it, and we'll see how we go from here. Yeah. So